Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just gonna do a quick video here for the 22nd gym video, where we're gonna talk about how to track calories and being in a calorie deficit. The very easy way to do it. What we're gonna need to do is go through how to find our BMR and how to adjust our calories, how to adjust how much calories we put in our bodies so that we stay in a calorie deficit and lose some weight. You can also do this if you need to gain some weight, if you're really skinny and wants to put on some pounds, like just do this in reverse. Instead of subtracting calories, you add calories. But yeah, let's get right into it, and hopefully I can make this super clear and easy for everyone. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna learn how calorie counting works and how to make this as easy as possible. The first thing is that you have to count absolutely everything. Everything that has calories has to be counted, because if you just miscount by 50 every day for a week, that's 350 calories, which might put you in a surplus instead of in a deficit. So count everything, and also the best way to count calories is by learning nutritional values, like learn how many calories is in a medium-sized potato, which you will learn if you count for a while. I would suggest counting for maybe 2 months or something, just to like learn everything and like know what's in a potato, what's in a deciliter of milk, and so on and so forth. Which if you strictly calorie count for a while, you will learn. And also for most people, just learning the calories is what you need. Like if you count for a while, that might mean you don't have to track going forward, because you will be able to do this on the go. Calorie trackers. I use my net diary, which I find is very good. It has really nice values for a lot of food. You can scan barcodes and super easily just add calories to different meals, and with like subscription to it, there is auto adjustments of calories, so it actually counts your caloric deficit. And if you start like not losing weight when you edit the weight and stuff in there, it will auto adjust. I'm using it free and it has everything that I want and need. I can super easily count my calories, and I can save a lot of meals and recipes and stuff like that. That's a problem I've had with other programs like LifeSum, that only lets you count. I have like 7 recipes or something if you don't subscribe. So I like my net diary, but I think the most popular one is my FitnessPal. But they are all pretty much the same, it's just slight differences. Now that we have a calorie counter, we need to calculate our basal metabolic rate, which is how much energy our bodies expend while we're at total rest and in normal temperature. So we need to find the rate that we lose energy just by being, not walking or lifting weights or anything like that, just by laying in our bed, not moving at all. How much energy does the body need to keep going? This is something that we can affect to get leaner and more healthy by putting on more muscle. Muscle tissue takes more calories to keep running than just fat. So by putting on extra muscle, you can boost your BMR and make it easier to stay in a deficit. Okay, so how do we actually find our BMR? What you need to do is start tracking your calories. Strict tracking is very much needed for this. If you want a proper result and a good result, then you need to be strict with your tracking for a couple of weeks. So what I suggest is you track for 2 weeks and write down what your weight is in the morning. Weigh in every day at the same time and like in the same circumstances. So if you weigh in your boxers, then do that every day, so that you get a proper weight every single day for 2 weeks. So say that you're a man. I say 2,500 calories per day is a good place to start for a man. For a woman, maybe 2,000. But it all depends on how big you are. If you're a very small person, then your calories are not going to be as much. Or if you're a very large person, you're going to be burning through a lot more calories every day while just being. Okay, so now we've weighed in for 2 weeks. What you do now is that you add up the numbers for the first week and then you divide it by 7. This is your average weight during the week. And then you do the same thing for week number 2. Then you take week number 1 and subtract week number 2. So say 120 kgs week 1 minus 119.5 kg week 2 gives us a loss of 0.5 kgs. So what do we do with this information? First, we need to know what calories and weight corresponds to each other. And 7,700 kilocalories equals 1 kilogram of fat. 3,500 kilocalories equals 1 pound. So this is what's needed to lose or gain the said weight. So a caloric deficit, and how do we stay in it? So now that we know our BMR, we can very easily calculate a good level of daily kilocalories to stay at for a weight loss. In our example, we lost 0.5 kg, so our deficit was about 550 calories per day. So about 3,000 calories is our maintenance calories. If we eat that every day, we will maintain our weight, not gain or not lose any weight. If we're happy with this loss and we feel good, then we should just continue doing it. But I think 200 to 500 is the most we should ever do. Anything above 500 per day is it's gonna make you feel depleted and weak. And anything less than 200 is not really gonna you're not gonna notice that at a decent rate. So try and land between 200 and 500. Okay, so now here comes the kind of thing that is a bit complicated. The body is a machine. It's gonna feel what calories you put in it, and if you are draining it of calories to lose weight, it's gonna adjust to not feel like it's starving, which means those 2,500 calories are only gonna work for so long before that is your new BMR, and you're not gonna be losing any more fat. The body will always try and find a happy level to stay at. What happens is you're gonna notice that your weight is not fluctuating at all. You're not gaining or losing any weight anymore like you were before. What we need to do is drop off a little bit more calories. So like 100 or 200 calories more, so 2,400 or 2,300. This will help the body continue to drain of fat. And the same is true for weight gain. Like if you're trying to bulk up, your body is also gonna find like, yeah, okay, you're staying at 3,000 calories per day. After a while, that is not gonna work anymore, and you're gonna have to feed it more to be able to gain more. And this, you can repeat this as many times as needed, but the lower you get in calories, the harder it's gonna feel on you, because like at some point your body is not gonna be happy with you losing more weight. That's why when you see all these people on like social media with like the perfect bodies and stuff like that, either they're suffering tremendously through dieting all the time, or they have really good genetics. For most people, it's not feasible to be in single-digit body fat. So now that we have been counting for a while, we know how to count and track what we're doing, and we can also tell what calories is in certain food that we're using. At this point, you can stop tracking if you want. Like, you have learned basic nutrition, and you know what to eat and what to avoid to lose or gain fat. So at this point, like, if you like counting and knowing exactly what you're doing, then keep doing it. But if you feel this is a chore, like, then don't do it, because you're not gonna stick to it and it's just gonna be a hassle. Just take the information you've learned on the journey and apply that to your life. Know that vegetables and fruits have lower calories and is good for your body, and like fat and stuff like that is to be avoided as much as possible. Like, you need some fat for your body to function, but like, yeah, just try and avoid the high caloric dense foods and eat lots of fruits and veggies and good clean protein, and you should have an easier time losing weight. Okay, so that's it for this time, but I hope this was informative, and I hope it helps you understanding how to count your BMR and how to stay in a calorie deficit. Like I said, it's super easy just on paper what to do, how to count and how to track your BMR and stuff like that. Everything is super simple. Just you just have to put in the work. What is hard is the actual dieting, like being hungry and yeah, like when you're in a calorie deficit, your body doesn't like it and it screams for help. Like, it feels like it's dying because it's not getting the nutrition it wants. Yeah, and that's also why it's adjusting downwards to meet what you're at. But yeah, like I said, hopefully you found this interesting and informative. Subscribe, hit the notification button, like the video, and yeah, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.